Okay, let me see here. Here we go. Okay, I think we should be rolling. Let me see here. Alright, I think everything should be up and running. I was having some funky bit rate issues, so if the stream gets like choppy or weird, I guess maybe just if anybody's watching, like drop a comment, let me know. I could try shutting it down and like redoing it to see if that fixes it. I don't stream often, in case that was like I don't know, surprise. So I don't have to set up these settings very often, so I'm not sometimes sure what the best settings are or aren't, but I'll try my best. If it's like weird or funky, just shout, I guess, and I'll do what I can. But what's up? My name is Demastered Gaming. You guys know me. I'm the developer behind Sonic Colors Demastered. And a new update for the game dropped literally today. It's version 0.5. Oh, okay, someone said it's looking good so far. Butt rate is butt rate is a-okay. The butt rate is good. But yeah, no, as I was saying, I know that was supposed to be bit rate, but honestly, butt rate makes it funnier. Yeah, but I'm Demastered Gaming. My real name is Dylan, but on the internet I go by Demastered Gaming. I'm the developer behind Sonic Colors Demastered. And I am a solo indie dev, but to say that this game is a solo project would kind of be a lie. There's a lot of people that have contributed stuff to make it happen. We've got like a lot of really talented composers that are contributing music to the project, including myself and Shoe Monster, Kitsune Power, and David Johnson. They're all amazing. They've all been working on music for the game. And the game, of course, was made with the ABH Rush engine by ABH McGall, extremely talented developer and a good friend of mine. We talk extremely often. We're in a Discord server together, but he is also a very great guy, and a lot of people contributed to that engine as well. So this is kind of, not to mention all the sprite artists and stuff. A lot of people create custom Sonic sprite art and just post it online. And I would be lying if I said that I was not using a lot of that sprite art, which is all credited in the game credits. So lots of different people got their hands in this pot for this game to even be able to exist. So credits to all of them. They're really awesome. But in terms of like heavy lifting stuff, like programming, game design, level design, all that stuff, that is mostly just me. I'm working in isolation on it, and I'm pretty proud of the game so far. And I thought it would be cool, since there's so much content now. There's 25 whole levels. If I just went ahead and played through the whole demo and just kind of talked about my process working on the game. So I hope you guys think that's cool too. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be chill. I'll probably just talk about some of my experiences working on the game and plans I have for like the future of it and stuff like that. So let me go ahead. Let's go full screen, full resolution. We will start with the Demastered soundtrack. I might just have some fun later and switch around to some of the other soundtracks, because there are the soundtrack for every single version of Sonic Colors is in here, so you can listen to the Wii version, DS version, the Ultimate version, or the Demastered tracks that the composing team has been working on. So everything is here. It's like Smash Bros. Everyone is here, but it's every song is here. all the soundtracks are here. And we're gonna go ahead and do a new game because I do want to show off everything from a fresh slate. So we'll go ahead and delete the save data. And you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna skip all of like the main cutscenes. So the cutscenes that happen before and after regular levels, we'll skip. And then the mission stages cutscenes, I will not skip. We can read through those, because I feel like those ones are more fun. Those are the ones where Sonic's like talking to all of his friends. I think it'll be more fun to go through those ones, but we'll skip these regular ones. So let me go ahead and just get started. So Act 1, Tropical Resort. Here we go. All right, there we go. Here. Yeah, Tropical Resort probably has to be one of my favorite. I mean, Sonic Colors is quite obviously one of my favorite Sonic games ever. I love the aesthetic that the game has, and I feel like it's one of like the few games in the series, at least for me, where I feel like when it comes to level themes, there are like no misses. Like I feel like every level in Colors, like Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, Starlight Carnival, Planet Wisp, Aquarium Park, and Asteroid Coaster, I genuinely like all of them. And Terminal Bossy, I forgot. But I feel like usually when you play a platformer or a video game, there's like that one level that like everybody hates, but it's like, nah, I really feel like in terms of just raw theming, Colors literally has no misses. I really like all the stages in it. So fun fact about the music in this level too, in an earlier demo of the game, I think it was version 0.2.0, I did the music for Tropical Resort, and then Kitsune Power, who's one of our composers, he messaged me on Discord and he was like, hey, like, I'm really liking what you did with Tropical Resort, but I think it could be improved a little bit. Do you like want to collaborate? And at that point, I'd actually never collaborated with another music producer before, but I was like, yeah, that actually sounds like a fun idea. So I sent him the stems that I did for the song, and then after I sent him the stems for the song, he basically like remixed my remix. Like he added in his own flair and stuff, and it sounded really, really good. So like now the version of Tropical Resort that's in the game is like that remix version. That's like a combination of the stuff that I did and the stuff that he did, and I think it sounds really, really good. So I do love the music for Tropical Resort a lot. I think it's kind of special because of that, because it was a collaborative effort between me and him. But there we go. So we just beat this first stage. How many red rings did we get? I wasn't paying attention. We got 3. I'm not gonna buy any skills yet. There's some cool skills in this update. A bunch of new skills dropped, and I do want to show some of them off, but I'll save that for later. We gotta get the boost first, and you don't get the boost till Act 2. So let's get the boost first. Yeah, so let's go ahead. And I might try to show off some fun routes through the levels, because there's some cool like shortcuts and stuff. And I mean, I designed the levels, so I know some of them. Like up here, there's a shortcut you can take with a laser wisp, but if you time your boost jumps right, you don't even really need it. You can just boost right across that chasm, which is pretty cool. We're gonna come over here. A little short hop here. There we go. Here, I'll do yeah, so in terms of like physics, Sonic's jump is like kind of busted in this game, and that's kind of just because of how the physics are coded in the ABH Rush engine. But Sonic has extremely high aerial momentum in this engine. So like when you jump and you're like hold left or right while you're in midair, he accelerates very, very fast, and then you can reach top speed very quickly. So if you combine that with his double jump, or you go to the skill shop and you buy the triple jump, you can clear like really large swaths of like horizontal platforming very, very quickly. And I feel like if you look up on YouTube, some other really awesome YouTubers have like uploaded speedruns and stuff they've done of stages. But I feel like every speedrun I've seen usually relies on the fact that you can sort of jump and just carry your momentum with you. And it's pretty nuts. Some of the stuff you can do if you do that at certain parts of the right levels. I think it's actually kind of satisfying to watch when people pull it off properly. But it's pretty crazy. Okay, so we just cleared Tropical Resort. We unlocked Sea Mountain, Starlight Carnival. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to play through all the main stages, and then that'll get us to the credits. And then after that, I'll go back and I'll do all the missions, because the mission stages are actually, I think they're really fun. I think they're optional, just like they were in Colors DS. And Colors, we had like the shorter acts that like technically weren't optional. You technically had to do all of them to clear every world, but I wanted to kind of keep the spirit of that idea of like, hey, there's all these extra stages, but if you really want a streamlined experience and you just want to play all the main levels and then eventually the final boss, I'm like, I'm not going to stop people from doing that. So the mission stages are optional. You can get to the end of the demo without touching any of them, but I think you should touch all of them. I think they're all very fun. So let me go over here. Let's get our first Wisp, because in Starlight Carnival Act 1, you're gonna get the Laser Wisp, and then in Sweet Mountain, you don't unlock a Wisp until Act 2, because Act 2 has Orange Rocket. Act 1 is going to have Violet Void, but it hasn't been integrated into the level design yet, so if you play Act 1 now, there's no Wisp in Act 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do Act 1 Tropical Resort. Tails, we know, Tails. We don't want to hear you right now. We know that you get the Laser Wisp in this level. Alright. This is a fun stage. It's very move forward focused. Because I knew a lot of people would probably be playing this right after getting the boost, so it's like this was the stage where I wanted people to sort of. Oh, whoops! I totally missed that crystal. Okay. But I wanted to kind of like yeah, no, this is hold down that X button. This is where you get to have fun. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I should probably talk about with this update. In the previous versions of this game, Wisp transformations were not instantaneous. When you transformed, there was like a small animation that played, and I actually really didn't like it. It made the Wisp transformations feel kind of slow and sluggish. And so I changed that, and so now when you hit the color power button, the transformation happens instantly. There's a couple powers where it still doesn't. I think Blue Cube and Magenta Rhythm, there's still a delay. But for like Orange Rocket, Violet Void, and Cyan Laser, it is instant now. And I think it feels way better. Yeah, we are cruising. We're going to get an amazing time on this stage. Holy cow. Yeah, we're probably gonna get sub 2 minutes, maybe even sub 250. That's pretty good. Yep. Or not 250. Why? I meant 150. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's that might be one of my fastest times. Actually, I don't know. I haven't played this stage in a while, so. Oh yeah, so fun fact about the ranking system. If you're ever curious what score you need to get for an S rank, it's actually pretty simple to remember. You just need 100,000 points. 100,000 points is the minimum for an S rank. So if you get 100,000 or more, that's the max. That's the max points you want to get. Yeah. So. Okay. Oh wait, someone said the stream said that it ended. Okay, I hope not. Oh, wait, no, I see that. Yeah, YouTube gave me an error. Yeah, there's something going on with my bit rate. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, sorry about that. It might be going in and out temporarily. I'm not sure if it's like something going on with my streaming software or something going on with my internet. My internet has been acting funky since last night because I was chatting with some friends on Discord and it kept cutting out, so... yeah, the internet where I live is not the best. Like, I've had issues with my provider multiple times, so that could possibly be it, which kind of stinks. And it also doesn't help that my PC is like decently far from my router, so I can't have it hooked up over Ethernet, because lining a cable would just be way too far. So it's like going over Wi-Fi, which is probably not helping. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. If something goes wrong, I'll see what I can do. Let's go ahead and go to Act 2. There we go. Oh, I messed up. Oh, no, save. I saved it. Okay. Jeez. Go ahead and use the Cube Wisp. This is a fun one, just for puzzling. So the way the Cube Wisp works in this game is actually directly inspired by, there's an indie game called Mighty Switch Force that I played on the Nintendo 3DS when I was a wee lad in high school, and that game is really good. It's by WayForward. They're a really awesome indie studio. They also make the Shantae series, which is a lot more well-known. But Mighty Switch Force is actually a deceptively fun puzzle platformer. It's really good. And it revolves around this mechanic where the main character can flip blocks within levels every time you press a button. And so when I was working on this game, I always felt kind of lukewarm with how the Cube Wisp worked in the original. Oh, oops, I jumped too early. But I always felt kind of mixed with how the Cube Wisp worked in Colors Wii. Like, it was fun, but it was very stop-starty. So I kind of thought it would be more fun to make it function like the flipping mechanic works in Mighty Switch Force, and make it so that you can kind of do it during gameplay without having to stop. And I think it feels a little bit better because of that. Yeah, these moving springs are inspired from Colors Wii. Because if you played Colors Wii, there's actually like a dedicated level in Starlight Carnival that is just nothing but these moving springs. Ironically, a lot of people hated that level. I remember playing it as a kid. I was okay with it. I had fun, but a lot of people did not like that level, and I don't blame them. Because I feel like in a lot of Sonic games, auto-moving sections aren't the most popular, because, you know, Sonic's a very fast character, so a lot of people just want to go, like, you know, go fast, like, you know, just kind of run it as quickly as they can. So I can't even blame people for kind of getting upset about that, but, you know, I think it can be fun. Oh wait, there's a red ring over here I should probably grab. I need to put the actual cube transformation sprite in the game too. Right now, Sonic's visuals are exactly the same when he's transforming. But somebody actually made a cube, or a blue cube asset, so I should look into that. Oh my god, 77. Okay, that's not good. That's like that's a B rank. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, so now we got the perfect homing attack. So after you beat 2 zones, so either Tropical Resort and Sea Mountain or Tropical Resort and Starlight Carnival, you'll get the perfect homing attack, which is from Colors Ultimate. Very cool ability. It basically makes it so that there's these like 2 little circles you can see there. And if you homing attack it as the circles overlap, so, you know, when that green circle, the white circle goes over the gray one and it turns green, you'll earn boost energy. So it's a very, very useful. Very useful ability. Do I play... I'm trying to decide if I want to play Planet Wisp or... Okay, and the stream is going funky again. I'm like, before we go on, let me check my settings in OBS. I really want to see if there's like anything I can do, because YouTube, like on my end, it keeps going, oh, the stream is great, the stream is bad, the stream is great, the stream is bad. It's like, it's like rapidly oscillating, and I'm just like, oh my lord, I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't really even think there's many settings I can change. It might just be my internet being silly. But okay. Sorry about that. But let me go ahead. Okay, let's see if there's something I can do here. Sorry about the pause. I just want to see if I can fix this. Okay, I think it's okay. Alright. Let me just get back to it. So, do Sweet... Oh, no, let's do Sweet Mountain first, because I forgot. The Rocket Wisp is in Planet Wisp. And so if we don't get it here, we won't have it there, because you do have to unlock them in order. And I do have quite a few red rings, so maybe we should spend some. Some fun skills I might want to show off. We could do... Oh, you know what? Let's do the Unleashed boost. That boost, you get boost when you collect rings instead of collecting wisps. And then let's go ahead and I'm gonna get Shield Relay. That's a good skill too. And then let me go ahead. I'm gonna equip Unleashed boost and then equip this. And the reason is because Sweet Mountain Act 1 actually has the most rings out of any stage in the game. There are so many rings in this level. It's actually insane. You can finish the stage with 800 to 900 rings, which is honestly crazy. And also kind of an accidental. I didn't like plan to put that many rings in the level. It's just like I was designing it and that happened on accident. So let me go ahead. And the reason I picked Shield Relay is because it's a skill that gives you a random shield at the start of the stage, and I'm hoping we get an electric shield. Yes, we did. We got the thunder shield. So now we will also attract rings by standing next to them. So we're basically just gonna get completely kitted out with rings in this stage. It's gonna, you're gonna see it, but it's gonna be wild. Here we go. Yep. It's not even funny. We're already at 166. Okay. And the electric shield also lets us attack, or the thunder shield, I'm sorry. It also lets you attack electricity-based enemies. So I took out all those electro spinners down there and took no damage. But you can see just how many freaking rings you can collect with this ability. It's kind of insane. Also, there is a speed up power. I want this. There we go. Gotta be careful here. There's 2 Orbinauts. Don't want to touch them. Yeah. So this section with the egg flappers, I do need to update it in a future version of the game because it's a little bit buggy the way it is now. And it has been for a couple of updates. It works most of the time, but just occasionally you'll run into issues with it. So I will be working on a fix for that. There we go. Okay. Alright. And this last section here is just Ring Shangri-La. We're gonna get so many rings here, it's not even gonna be funny. There we go. Let me stop here. Check this out. Watch this. Watch this. That never ceases to crack me up. So we finished with 796 rings. It's kind of crazy.
Perfect.
Okay, so let me go to head over to Act 2. This is a pretty fun. Act 2 is a pretty fun level. It has the snowboard mechanic in it, which Sonic is known for riding snowboards. He's been doing it since Sonic 3, where he did it in Ice Cap Zone. And I feel like he's done it in like so many games since, like City Escape and Adventure 2. Like, oh, we got another Thunder Shield. Nice. Oh wait, whoops, not anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Shoe Monster absolutely killed it on the tracks for this one. Very, very Genesis-inspired sound, which they do a ton over on their YouTube channel. They have definitely mastered that, without a doubt. That extra life. Actually, there we go. Nice. That red ring. Yeah, I'm trying to load up on some red rings because we're gonna need them later to get more of those skills. We're doing good. Oh, whoops. My bad. Oh, I coded. There's a new zipline system in the game. I need to replace these, like, hang rails with the new ziplines. Every time I replay this level, I forget about that. I'm just like, oh, there's like a new zipline system that's just better. Why haven't I replaced these yet? Oh my gosh. Yes, there we go. Come up here. Skydive section. So you can see even with stuff like this, like the skydive section, this is something that they did a lot in Colors Wii. So it's like, I feel like a lot of the levels in this game, I tried to combine the vibes you get from Colors DS, which is like more speed focused and more Rush inspired, but then also have some of the puzzly elements and like the set pieces that you see in Colors Wii. So I wanted to be like a happy marriage of both. I don't know, I hope that kind of comes through when people play it. I'm not sure if it does or doesn't, but that was definitely the intent. Okay, here. And, ooh, yeah. Nice, we got 4 red rings, so we only missed 1. I'm trying to think, I forgot where the one we missed was. Because, yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember where it is in this level, the 3rd one.
Perfect.
Snowboard. All right, cool. So we cleared Sweet Mountain. And yeah, that means once you clear like 3 zones, you get Aquarium Park. You know what? Let's have fun and let's do things out of order. I'm actually gonna play Aquarium Park because that is the newest zone. It just got added in this update, and I really want to show it off. So we're gonna do Aquarium Park, and we'll do Planet Wisp last because Planet Wisp was in the last update. And I'm gonna get some more skills because we got more red rings. So I want to buy. Let's get the life vest. This is a really useful ability, especially for this level. And then, maybe the stomp can't. You know what? No, I don't want the stomp cancel. Do we have enough for any costumes? Oh, gasp! We do. Let me get the. Where's the shadow? Let's get the shadow costume. This one's good. Yeah. We'll go ahead and equip Edgy Hedgy. We'll go ahead and equip Life Vest. This Life Vest is a really good skill for Aquarium Park. When you fall in water, you'll automatically get a bubble shield. And this works an infinite number of times. So like if you take damage and then you exit the water and then you re-enter the water, you'll just get the shield back. Very useful, especially if you're struggling and you're drowning a lot. Highly recommend using it. And then I'll go back to the default boost. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and do Act 1. Yeah, I'm very, very proud of the Aquarium Park stages. I don't know, I hope other players enjoy them, but they're very fast-paced. There's a lot of cool platforming sections. It's like keeps you on your toes, start to finish. I'm really hoping people enjoy playing it. Let's go ahead. And Sonic can boost across water in this game like he can in most other games. So if you hold boost before you approach a body of water, he will run clean over it. Here, and you can see this. Boom! Free bubble shield. Look at that. Free aqua shield. So the second you touch water, you just get one for free. Very useful. Makes it almost impossible to drown. So again, highly recommend this skill if you struggle with like water levels in Sonic games. So fun story about the music for this stage, which you can hear like in the background. In the original version of these tracks, I made a mistake. So you know, I'm one of the composers and the producers working on this project, and in the original beta version of Aquarium Park's theme, all of the instruments were Chinese. So there was like an eru, there was a biwa, I think a bandi, there were like a couple of different instruments, and they were all Chinese instruments. And so I, a couple years ago, actually had the privilege of going on a trip to Japan. And while I was there, I stayed in Asakusa, which is one of the neighborhoods in Tokyo. and they have a shrine nearby, and so I went to visit the shrine, and when I visited the shrine, I was looking at the architecture, and I was like, you know, this kind of reminds me of Aquarium Park, and then something in my brain ignited, and I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, no, Aquarium Park is a Japanese level, and then I felt really dumb, because like the ultimate remix of the theme very clearly uses a koto, which is a Japanese instrument. So I realized, I was like, oh no, we gotta redo the music, because this is so culturally inaccurate. I'm like, if I make this and it's like all Chinese instruments, that's gonna be so disrespectful. So like I went back and I redid the whole song, and I did it with like a koto and shamisen and just a bunch of other Japanese instruments. And I mean, that's what you're listening to right now. I would argue that this version sounds 10 times better than the original one I did. And then Shoe Monster actually did the music for the mission stage, so I talked to her, I reached out to her, and I was like, hey, can you like incorporate more of these Japanese instruments? And she was like, yeah, no, I got you. And so she did that. And so now the levels feel very distinctly Japanese in their music, which fits the architecture way better. But I was so embarrassed that I made that mistake initially. I was like, oh my god, like, and now, like, looking back on it, it seems so obvious, but I have no clue why I did that initially. It's kind of funny. Yeah. No, but I feel like the music turned out way better after we updated it. Like, literally blew the originals out of the water. I might post the beta mixes at some point, or maybe not. I don't know. But the final version's so much better. Okay, cool. Let's go to Act 2. Act 2 has a really fun gimmick with like water rails, which I'm excited to show off. Actually, they're in the hub world. So if you go up here, you'll see these dolphin statues, which a good friend of mine actually made the sprites for. His name is Omega, but he's in the same Discord server as the one that ABH and I are in. And I was posting updates in the server, and he was like, "Hey, do you want me to like make a sprite for you? Because like I could make a sprite." And I was like, "Are you kidding?" Like, yes. And so he actually made this sprite of the dolphin statue, and it looks amazing. Like I made like the base, and then he went in and he colored it to fit the aesthetic of Aquarium Park, which is really cool. So, it's awesome. Like I said before, it takes a village. A lot of people have pitched in to help with this project, which is like awesome. I appreciate a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get another general skill. I'm gonna buy where are the power sneakers? Yeah, let's get the power sneakers. This is a good ability too. Oh, whoops. Whoops. It lets you, it basically gives you a free power sneakers power up once per stage. So if you want to give Sonic like a temporary speed boost, you can pop it really quick. Very useful. You can actually exploit like a lot of shortcuts and levels using it. But it's one of my favorite abilities, actually. There we go. Yeah, so these water rails, super cool. Like, it took me over a month to get these working because they draw at runtime. Like, they use this really cool overlay graphic. Like, I struggled a lot to get these working, but once they were working, I was like so happy. And they get used excessively. Like, they're used a ton in this level, and then one of the mission stages uses them. So I think the effort was definitely worth it. And they're inspired, actually, by the wind rails from Sonic 06. If you guys remember Kingdom Valley, there's a gimmick in Kingdom Valley where there are these rails made of wind. So you, like, hit these eagle statues, and then after hitting the eagle statue, it'll spawn a wind rail. And they actually came back in Sonic X Shadow Generations, so you might know them from there, too. Go ahead and use the Rhythm Wisp. There we go. Turning the game into a rhythm game temporarily. Kind of fun. I really wanted to give the Rhythm Wisp another lease at life after Lost World, because I feel like a lot of people did not like it in Lost World. But I thought conceptually it was really cool, so I'm like, no, let me see if I can like make it work in like a different context. And it worked out really well. I think it works really well. We're gonna take this upper route here. There is a hidden multi-monitor over here. Okay, that's okay. Full boost is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that power sneakers and grab this bubble shield. now we're moving like crazy fast. And the Power Sneakers theme you're hearing is Sonic's All-Star theme from Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I think it's very funny that in all the racing games, Sonic's like special theme is just Reach for the Stars. Because in Team Sonic Racing, his Team Ultimate theme is also Reach for the Stars. And so if you get the Invincibility power-up in this game, it plays his Team Ultimate theme from Team Sonic Racing. Oh, it's a fun little Easter egg. Oh no! The platform. There we go. Come on. Come on. We gotta beat this wannabe chemical plant section. The rising water. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about this. When you're underwater, the music changes. One of the instrument layers will fade out. There we go. So like the bass and the drums will fade out when you go underwater. Very subtle effect, but I thought it would be cool to do that. To try to like show how calm, I guess, the underwater sections are. Oh yeah, dude, I've also grown onto rhythm. I just saw Shell in the comment section saying they've really grown onto rhythm. Heck yeah, I love the rhythm Wisp. It's fun, and if you get all the when you use it, if you land every beat perfectly, you get a 1-up, which is like another fun fact. And every beat will also give you a ring, so you are rewarded for having good timing, for sure. Let's go ahead and do Planet Wisp. Let's see. Trying to think like what other skills I can show off. Oh, the Frontiers boost is a fun one. Let's do that one. And how many red rings? I have 2 red rings left. That's not really enough to buy anything crazy. So maybe we'll just stick with the Frontiers boost. Yeah. So let's do Act 1. Awesome. Yeah, so the music for this stage I worked on completely by myself, but I got really inspired by Sticker Brush Symphony from Donkey Kong Country. And then also there is a musical artist named Labby Sifre who made this song called Cannot Chase. And I also got inspired by that song. It's a very, very pretty song with a lot of acoustic guitar in it. So like those two were like the direct inspirations for what this song ended up being. And fun fact about Labby Sifre, some people don't know who he is, but if you ever heard that Kanye West song, I Wonder, that he sampled Labby Sifre for that song. So that's how a lot of people know him. Not that I want to talk any more about Kanye on this stream, because bro's crashing out right now. But I feel like whenever I bring up Labby Sifre, people are like, who is that? And I'm just like, have you ever heard I Wonder by Kanye West? That's Labby Sifre, he sampled it. Yeah, but we got a Speed Shoes power up here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my other one. I just want to keep moving as fast as I can. I want to see how fast I can go. There's a red ring here. There we go, I got it. Ah. Oh, I missed. Alright. Here. Yeah, so the minecarts in this game work kind of funny. If you hit one while you're boosting and then you keep the boost button held down, you will continue boosting in the cart and you will move slightly faster. But if you let go, you can't boost while you're in the cart. Like, you can't start a new boost while in the minecart. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it that way, because I feel like that kind of incentivizes players to boost into the cart and then hold their boost. And I don't know, it's kind of like weirdly gatekeepy. Like, I don't know if it needs to be that way. But it's also not like bad. Like, it's not, I guess, actively harmful. It's just like it's a matter of preference. I'm like debating it. There we go. Perfect. Nice. He said my internet is horrible too. Yippee, I'm so sorry. That's the worst. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my gosh. Pour one out for the bad internet, bros. Pour one out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and buy invincibility. It's gonna be very useful in this next level. Invincibility works just like the Power Sneaker's ability does, once per level, or I guess more accurately once per life, because it does reload if you die. You can press the color power button and give Sonic invincibility for free. Free invincibility anywhere you go. Go ahead. There's a red ring down here. Let me grab that. And oh, we're gonna try to take this shortcut. Ah! Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I don't want to run off the wall. There we go. Yeah, those minecart sections, if you have impeccably good timing and you jump and you space it just perfectly, you can jump over the minecart and skip the minecart entirely. And you will save so much time doing that because Sonic grinds way faster than he minecart rides. But you might run into an issue like that. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, no, those sections were 100% designed with the minecart in mind, though. So if you do skip the minecart, you gotta do that at your own discretion. It's very easy to die on accident, like I just did. So you have been warned. But I do love doing this. It's kind of like it makes the level challenging in like a different way. It's pretty fun. So there we go. Ah, I messed up that time. All right, well, we're doing it normal. We're doing it normal. Okay. Yeah. I will say, working on this game has been like a really good opportunity for me to learn about level design, which I'm definitely going to take with me when I work on future projects. Because one of the biggest lessons this level in particular taught me was about like difficulty scaling and bottomless pits. In 2D action platformers, I think levels with excessive bottomless pits drive players up the wall. And I guess as a developer and a designer at the time, because I made this like a year ago or whatever, I just didn't really realize that was as big of an issue as it is. And I did have a lot of people not necessarily complain, but just kind of like point out how tough this level was for them because of all the bottomless pits. And also because of how long it is. This is one of the longest levels in the demo. So it's like, it's very long. There's a lot of bottomless pits, so if you make a mistake, you just instantly die. And so I would argue it's one of the longest and one of the hardest stages. And a lot of people definitely pointed that out. And so I kind of learned from that and took the lessons from that while working on the levels that came after. So like, if you play Aquarium Park, you'll notice that Aquarium Park Act 1 and Act 2 have very few bottomless pits, and that's 100% intentional. Because when I was designing them, I was literally just like, you know what, let me like literally just try to not put too many of these in here, like I did in Planet Wisp. Because yeah, this stage is just full of them. There's so many places you can fall and die. It's the freaking I keep forgetting the name of that one canyon level from Sonic Advance 2. But that level was like the bottomless pit level of Sonic Advance 2. This is like the bottomless pit level of Sonic Colors Demastered. There's just so many of them, and that's where a brunt of the difficulty comes from. Now we have this cool dark section going on here where the lights turn off. And he's got these locked rooms. But I made the game, so I literally know that there is an invincibility power-up tucked away. And when you collect it, all the lights turn on. And that is actually directly inspired by New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There was a mechanic in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There was a level in World 2 where if you collected a superstar, the entire level would light up. You were in like this underground tomb, like underneath a pyramid, and the level would light up every time you got a superstar. So I wanted to do the same thing in this game. I'm like, yeah, the level should light up every time Sonic gets invincibility. That'd be cool. Yeah, and even this section right here, like, it's just a little bit long. I might tweak it in the final version. I don't really know if it needs to be as long as it is. But we're almost there. Yeah, looks like there's a little bit of a lighting bug there too. The Ivory Lightning Wisp is supposed to light up the level, but it's darkening the level right now. So I need to look into that. Looks like it's a bug. Woohoo! So that's all the main stages in the demo. I will go ahead and zoom through the credits, but you can see because of how long the credits are. Like I said before, lots of people involved. Let's see, original art assets. But yeah, that's all like the main stages so far. And then there's a bunch of optional content. There's a bunch of side content with the missions, which we're gonna do in a sec. Also, huge shout out to the playtesters. So many people actually like played pre-release versions and offered feedback. That is like so helpful. You guys have no idea. Like playtesters, just people just playing the game and giving feedback can literally make the difference between a game feeling awesome to play and feeling terrible. So I always really appreciate when people are actually willing to pitch in and play test the game. It means a lot. So thank you. That's why you guys are also in the special thanks section. See the awesome playtesters. You guys are awesome. Okay, so we beat the demo. That means we unlock Supersonic. Heck yeah. Very fun. So, okay, now we can go in and do all the optional content. So we have all the mission stages, and then there's also the achievements. So just by playing the game normally, we were able to get about 50% of the game's achievements, but there's a lot of really fun ones in here. That kind of challenge you to explore the demo in other ways. So I'll probably just like combo between playing some of the mission stages and also trying to get some of these achievements because some of them are really fun. Let's do Sonic Rush, the one where you have to beat Tropical Resort Mission 2 in under 20 seconds. That is a very fun achievement. So let me... Do we have Mission 2 unlocked? We do. Hooray. So let me go ahead... Oh, wait, whoops. Oopsies. I mean, oopsies. Don't quit. General skills. We're gonna, for this achievement, I'm gonna want to equip the power sneakers, and then the frontiers boost should be fine. And then I am gonna purchase the triple jump if I can afford it. I cannot because I'm broke. Wow. Okay. I need 3 more red rings for that. Where could we get some? I'm gonna really quickly replay Act 1 and Act 2 just to get the red rings for the triple jump because I really want it. Or actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna play Mission 1. We'll do Mission 1. Yeah, this is the one with cream and vanilla. You know, I said I was gonna do these cutscenes earlier, but maybe I'll save them. I'll let when you guys play the game, you can experience the fun for yourself. Because I know if I'm reading these on instinct, I'm just gonna want to do voice impressions, and they're going to be terrible. I don't even know what vanilla, like, I can't do like a middle-aged woman. She'd be like, "Hey Sonic, I'm delighted that you're here." Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not today. I'm not there yet. But, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna clear this really quick just to get some red rings, so we can buy some more skills. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I completely flubbed that. How did I miss? Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? my... Go back. There we go. Yeah, that was... I completely missed the mark the first time. Oh, no! What? I was promised a red ring. Okay. I'll have to go back and another point. Oh, man. Got this red ring. There's also... Wait, shoot. There's a super ring up there. I want to get... Yeah, there we go. The super ring item gives you 50 rings, so if you have supersonic unlocks, collecting one super ring is enough to do the transformation. And rings are also worth points, so you know if you just want more points, always good to collect super rings. There we go. Awesome. That's 95,000. Not enough for an S rank. My bad. But we did get enough red rings. I should be able to now purchase. I wanted to get the triple jump. That's what I wanted. Oh wait. Oh no, you need 9. Are you kidding me? Okay. One more time. This stage is really fast. I can do it in like under 40 seconds, I think, if I really try. But I just need one more ring. Man. I'm literally the one who set the prices for these skills. I don't know why I'm complaining. My brother in Christ, you made the game. Okay. Oh, there we go. And then I need to come down here. There we go. Oof. Very precarious situation. There we go. Cool. So now I should be able to get the triple jump. Heck yeah. And we're gonna use that to get the Sonic Rush achievement over here, where we have to basically beat this stage in under 20 seconds, which is incredibly fast. So you're gonna see, it's gonna be really cool, I promise. Go. Boom! 1839. Yeah. You can also, I'm like 99% sure it's possible to do that without using the power sneakers. Like, I don't think you need that skill. When I was doing development testing, I do remember being able to get that achievement. Just like, I don't think with Vanilla Sonic. I think you do have to use skills in general, but I was able to do it without the power sneakers, so you don't even need the speed boost. I'm like 99% sure. Someone said they thought this was gonna be 3D. I'm sorry, it's not 3D. It's 2D. But 2D games are still cool, right? People still play 2D games, right? Haha. 2D's cool, right? Haha. I hope so. Sonic 3D and 2D. Sonic. When is Sonic Colors 3D and 2D? Question mark. I guess technically that's what this game is. I made that joke and it doesn't even really make sense. But okay. Let me. The next achievement I'm gonna do is probably, there's one for playing Mission 1 of Aquarium Park without using the bubble shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. This one, I think. I mean, I'm a little bit biased, I guess, because I'm the developer, but I think this one is pretty easy. I don't think it's that hard. Because at the very start of the level, they give you this bubble shield, but you basically get an achievement if you consciously decide to not use it. So we're going to not use it. And this is the most underwater level in the game. It forces you to do a ton of underwater platforming. So you're going to want to watch that air, because Sonic will drown. Yeah, we need to bubble. So, fun facts, I'm going to take the scenic route in this level instead of taking the fastest route. But fun fact about the bubble spawners in this game is that they are very generous and extremely forgiving. So like in a lot of Sonic games, ooh, I'm drowning. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but in a lot of Sonic games, like I think in the old school Genesis games, the bubble spawns were like kind of just straight random. So in this game, it's still random. There's like a randomized chance that a bubble will spawn every frame. But the game has a mercy system. So if I believe it's 7 seconds has passed and no bubble has spawned, the game will automatically spawn one anyway. So there's still a randomized chance of whether you'll get a bubble or not, but if it's been too long, the game will just be like, okay, and it'll just give you one. And then just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, when balloons pop underwater, they also spawn bubbles. So just a couple of fun facts about some of the underwater mechanics in this game. A little bit of a puzzle room here to get that red ring. Okay. And then here, I think I need one more air bubble. There we go. Yeah, I was about to drown. Nice. Boom! 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. Heck yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's check the achievements. What else could we do? So we got, oh, clear an act without boosting. That one's really easy. Just whatever level I play next, I just won't boost. Actually, I won't boost, and that gives me the perfect opportunity. Do I have enough points or enough red rings for... Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna get the drop dash, because the drop dash from Sonic Mania is in this game. It is a purchasable skill. And we can use the drop dash, and then we can get that achievement for not boosting in a level, because I feel like if you want to play the game and not boost and only focus on the spin dash, having the drop dash ability makes it 10 times more fun. There's the achievement you get for not clearing a level without touching a ring. That one's really fun. Let's do that one. Let's actually do that one right now. So there's a couple of different levels where it's possible to get that achievement. The one that I always go for personally is Tropical Resort Mission 1. I think it's one of the easiest. Again, just my opinion. But I do think it's possible in a couple of other ones. Actually, I wonder if it's possible in Starlight Carnival Mission 1. I'm actually very curious. Let me go... take a look. Yeah, because I think there is enough lack of rings in this stage that I might be able to do it. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go there. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go like that. Actually, yeah, I think it might be possible in this stage. We're gonna try it. So I'm gonna try to beat this stage without collecting a single ring. That's how you get the instant's possible achievement. And it doesn't have to be this level. You can do this in any stage. You just can't collect any rings in said stage. I'm going kind of slow here because I don't remember where the rings are placed. So, 3. Okay, careful. Okay. We don't want to use the cube wisp because when you collect the cube rings, they are considered normal rings, and it will not. It will mess up the achievement. We won't get the achievement. So, okay. We're doing good so far. I just want to be really careful. Oh, no. No. Okay. Careful. There we go. Okay. Still careful. Jeez. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think I've never tried to get this achievement on this specific level, but I do think it's possible. And then let's just stay here. Okay. And then got it. Oh, okay. No rings, please, please. Okay. Okay. I think we're safe. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Just don't want to touch that. Oh, jeez. Please leave me alone, Buzz Bomber. Okay, there we go. And then, oh, okay, that down there is gonna be very hard. Jeez. Oh no, wait. I might not. Oh, I don't think I can do that. Oh, we might be screwed. I don't think I can hit that switch without touching these rings. I don't think that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, no, it's like literally impossible. Dang, okay. Shoot. Okay, we'll have to do it in a different stage. Down here it is possible though. That's such a shame. Okay. Dang. That's such a bummer. I thought it was gonna be possible. Oh my god, Evil Sonic, but what's in it saying? Said hello. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for dropping by.
Hey, there's always next time.
Jeez. Yeah, no. What a shame. I'll do the easier stage. Tropical Resort Mission 1 is very easy to get the achievement in. So I'll do this one. You can also do it, I think, in Tropical Resort Act 1 and Act 2. Somebody uploaded a YouTube video like a year and a half ago where they did it in both of those stages, and it blew my mind because I did not think it was possible in either of those stages. So I'm also gonna get this just in case I make a mistake. Okay. Ah, I'm dumb. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. There we go. No! Oh my god. I love how I like started the level and I was like, yeah, it's really easy, and now I'm just like proving that it is not in fact easy. That's probably just karma. Alright. Yeah, I feel like it is only possible to do it in this level though if you have the triple jump equipped. If you don't have the triple jump equipped, it's like impossible. There we go. And finished. And that is completing a stage without touching a single ring. So that's how you get the Is This Possible achievement. Nice. And we still finished with a good enough time to get an S rank. That's kind of crazy. Nice. So that's... Yeah, so like 71% of the way there. I'm not going to go for every achievement in this stream because some of them literally just take too much time. Like the cleaning shop achievement you get for buying all the skills. And the skills are priced in such a way that to purchase all of them, you have to collect every red ring in the demo, which would take a very long time to do on like one stream. And I also want to leave some of the fun for you guys. Like when you download the demo, you can do that on your own. Don't Give Up is really easy. You just have to die 5 times. I could just go into level and kill Sonic on purpose, which is kind of mean, but that's like the easiest way to get that achievement. And then let me see what else. Oh yeah, there's clearing an act without boosting, and then there's the achievement you get for using the Void Wisp. So why don't we do that? Do I have enough? Oh, I need one more red ring to get the drop dash. Jeez. I'm gonna replay Act 1 real quick and just grab the drop dash, grab a couple red rings so I can get the drop dash. Go. Yeah, the second red ring is hidden down here. It's kind of a silly place to hide it, but yeah. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so we're cruising. Once you like play the levels enough to get to like memorize the design, a lot of them you can just kind of just kind of blaze through, which well, I was kind of hoping that would happen, because I think those are like the types of Sonic games that are the most fun, where you just like, if you have like a fundamental understanding of the level design, you can kind of just start cruising and go on autopilot. Like, I think that's so much fun. Sonic X Shadow Generations was so good. I feel like for that exact reason, I was having so much fun. I was having so much fun playing Shadow's levels. Dying 5 times is very plausible for me. Oh no. No! Nar! Oh my gosh. I have seen a lot of people get that achievement organically, like on streams and stuff. People do be dying 5 times just through normal gameplay. I see it happen often. I think it's expected if you're trying to figure out how to play the game. Yep, so now we can buy the drop dash. Heck yes. You can go ahead and equip it. And the drop dash works exactly the same as it does in Mania. You just press and hold jump while in midair, and you will charge a spin dash and then launch it when you hit the ground. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the mission stages of Sweet Mountain, because we haven't gotten the Void Wisp yet, and the Void Wisp doesn't show up until Mission 3. And Mission 3 doesn't show up until you clear Mission 1 and 2. So we're going to go ahead and play Mission 1 and 2. And I'm going to try to get that achievement where you clear a mission without, or you clear a stage without boosting. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get the drop dash, because the drop dash helps you keep forward momentum even without the boost. The air dash can do that too, if you're trying to play levels without boosting. They can both help. You can see, yeah, just like Mania. Just press and hold jump in midair. Yeah, the physics of how the drop dash and a lot of other Sonic mechanics work is actually posted and freely available on Sonic Retro, I think is the website. And so I literally referenced the code on Sonic Retro to figure out how to code the drop dash. And it's funny because it basically programmatically under the hood works exactly the same way as it does in Mania, quite literally. Some of the number values are different though, because this game is obviously way faster than Mania is. Oh, I'm silly. Oh, don't die. Okay. So the drop dash is faster. I think that when you use it, if I'm remembering the numbers I picked correctly, I do believe it takes Sonic from a standstill to his maximum horizontal speed. So at least initially when the drop hits, you're moving about as fast as you would move from a boost. So it is very strong. It's a lot stronger probably than the drop dash in Mania, relative to how quickly Sonic can move in that game. There we go. So that should get us the achievement for beating a level without boosting. Yep, boost to lose. And now we gotta do Act 2, or Mission 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah, aced it.
Nice. And I'm gonna switch skills here because, fun fact, the power sneakers and invincibility, because they're tied to how the wisps work, because there's like, you have to press the color power button to use them. If Sonic is currently in a state where he can't use color powers, that means he also can't use these abilities. And so when he's riding in minecarts and he's riding on his snowboard, you actually can't use these. And Mission 2 entirely revolves around the snowboard. So that kind of just makes it like useless to have these items equipped in this stage. Although I don't know if you can use Supersonic and the snowboard at the same time. I don't think I've tested that. So we're about to right now. If I can get 50 rings in the stage, I'm curious if... Oh, you know what? I don't think you can, because Supersonic is also tied. I forgot, he's also tied to the Wisp transformations. It's the same code logic. So even with 50 rings, if you're riding a snowboard, I don't think you can transform them. But we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm almost there. How are you? 5 more rings. Yep. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Okay. That makes sense. I'm surprised I never thought to test that. Go. Bit of a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater section here. Riding on a half pipe. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Yay. S for Sonic. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do mission 3. So now we're gonna get to the Void Wisp. Because the Void Wisp is only on mission 3 right now. Do I want to... Actually, I want to switch my boost. I want to go back to the default boost for this. There we go. Actually, wait, I should also switch costumes. I've been rocking the shadow one for a while. Wait, I'm gonna quit real quick. Do I have enough to show off one of the newer ones? I do. Okay, maybe we can buy. So yeah, this update, version 0.5.0, added 2 new skins to celebrate the release of Sonic Unleashed Decompiled. Have you guys heard about that? Somebody created like an Xbox 360 code decompiler, and so now you can feed it complete Xbox 360 games and then like decompile them and then recompile them for PC. So Unleashed basically got a PC fan port. So to celebrate that port, there's a new skin based off of Chip. So it's based off of Chip from Unleashed, and there's also a new skin based off of the Werehog. So we'll get the Chip skin. I got love for my boy Chip, so we'll go ahead and get the Chip skin. Of the two, though, I think the Werehog skin is probably I probably prefer that one. But we were using the Shadow skin. It's already kind of like a dark skin, so we'll do something else. So this one it gives Sonic Chip's like red fur, and then Chip's color pattern, he has like red base fur, and then like his stomach and his mouth are white, so it gives him the red fur. And I think his paws on both his feet and his hands are also white, so it kind of gives Sonic the same aesthetic. Yeah, there we go. Looking nice. So let's go ahead and do mission 3. I love Jet, bro. You're wrong. I totally beat this time. I can't wait for him to come back in Sonic Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm so excited. Because I grew up on Sonic Riders, and Jet is one of my favorite characters in the series. And I was always so sad that, like, he kind of just didn't exist for so long. Like, they just kind of stopped acknowledging him. But now they're bringing him back. Bringing it back. And I'm so ready. My body is ready for Jet the Hawk. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, I'm ready for Jet. He will probably be my main, unless Styx the Badger gets in. If they put Styx in Crossworlds, it's over. But okay. Yeah, background rendering issues here definitely will get fixed in the future. And obviously this Void Wisp sprite is temporary. But yeah, the Void Wisp lets you turn into like a giant cyclone. You can basically suck in and absorb enemies, items, pretty much everything around you. Very useful. There we go. And I'm gonna turn into Sonic because I feel like it. And fun fact with Supersonic, if you have a special skin equipped, it also affects him. So you can see his sneakers are actually white right now. Because I have Chip's skin equipped. So it's kind of funny that some of the color combos get affected by that. And because we are Supersonic, we're also invincible, so literally these spike balls do not matter at all. And we also get infinite boost. And something that you may not have known, but when you have Supersonic equipped, Sonic's acceleration actually increases. I don't remember if his top speed does. His top speed might go up by 1. I can't remember, but if Supersonic feels faster, that's intentional because he actually reaches top speed faster than he does in his space form in the game. So for speedrunning purposes, yeah, if you're playing a Supersonic, you will technically be moving faster than regular Sonic, or at least you'll reach top speed faster than regular Sonic will. So it is technically better. There we go. Yeah. Trying to think. There's still a bunch of mission stages we haven't shown off. We got most of the achievements, so I think I'll probably cool it on those. But let's play some of the mission stages. Let's go ahead and show off some of the mission stages that we haven't done yet. Oh yeah, and we just got that achievement, Speed of Sound, which is a secret achievement, but you get it for beating a stage as Supersonic. So, I'm assuming once players unlock Supersonic, they are probably going to get that achievement. Although I guess it is technically possible to not get it if you equip Supersonic and then run out of rings before you hit the goal. But that's kind of a rare occurrence. So let's do mission 2 of Aquarium Park. Is a pretty fun one, and I am gonna go ahead and equip the power sneakers for this one. Oh, that's mission 3. Oopsies. You want mission 2. There we go. Hi, Espio. I would talk to you right now, but I'm gaming, Espio. I'm gaming. I can't talk. I'm gaming. Yeah, so this is that water rail mission I was telling you guys about earlier. The one that's like pretty much completely revolves around the mechanic. It's a very fun stage. Bit of a puzzle room down here. Get yourself some extra points, get yourself some rings. Come over here. Take this shortcut with the laser wisp. This mission has so many laser wisp shortcuts. So like if you just keep your eye open and are looking out for the power, you can really knock some seconds off your time. Just gotta be perceptive and pay attention. Oh, I messed up. Those sort of like squid-looking bomber enemies are actually from Sonic Rush. They're called Kurigen, which is it's a Japanese term. I think that literally just means they're like actual real species. But yeah, they are from Sonic Rush. They were in Water Palace Zone, but they're very fun enemies. So I wanted to put them in this game too. And we'll go down here. We got a little bit of a puzzle here. We got to activate these rail switches. But this one down here is blocked, so we need to unblock it. There we go. Got these current tunnels from Labyrinth Zone and Sonic 1. Nice inspiration there. And now we turned off the switch that was blocking this, so we can unlock it. And now we have the full water rail to progress. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop this. speed shoes power up. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Will my hubris be my downfall? Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot. I have the drop dash equipped, so I can't double jump anymore. Yeah, there's like a Easter egg / secret item at the end. But you have to hit a water rail to get it, and you can only do that if you have the double jump equipped, and I don't. I have the drop dash equipped, so that's on me.
Average.
Oh, hello, Gamer Geo. Yes, this is Aquarium Park. This just got added in the most recent update that we're showcasing right now, 0.5.0. Yes. Why don't we go ahead and, yeah, we'll round off Aquarium Park and we'll do mission 3. I think we'll try to play through every mission in the demo, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream. I think I'll call it after that, because we've already done, I think we did every mission in Sweet Mountain. We have not done every mission in Tropical Resort yet, and we haven't done every mission in Starlight Carnival yet, and we're about to do, or Planet Wisp, I forgot about that. So yeah, let's do all the missions, and then I think that would be a good way to sort of show off the tail end of the demo. So let's go ahead and do mission 3 of Aquarium Park. This is so mission 3 of every zone is a time trial mission. So it's usually a remixed version of Act 1 or Act 2's. Oh, whoops. Give me just 1 second. Oh, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm getting a phone call. All right, I'm back. Got a phone call from my mother. Respect your parents. They're great. Or, well, I don't know your parents personally, but I'm assuming. Mine are great. I'm assuming. I guess I'm making an assumption, but I don't know. They show you love them back. I'll just say that. All right, but let's go ahead. Yeah, so mission 3, I think I was saying earlier, mission 3 of every zone is a time trial. It basically remixes the layout of either Act 1 or Act 2, and then challenges you to try to clear it before the timer runs out. And if the timer runs out, Sonic will get a time over and he will die. So you have to be very careful. During playtesting, these stages were the ones that got the most feedback. People struggled with them a lot. So I had to take a lot of time to balance these stages to feel fair, because just a lot of people struggled to clear these without getting a time over, which I wasn't expecting, but then again, because I'm the developer and I literally made the game, I know the layouts for all the levels, so that makes me a little bit biased, because it makes it easier for me to play them. Because you can see here, I'm like cruising through without a care in the world. You know, that's not going to be everyone's experience. And then there's also the added, so like the way you kind of get your ranking for these stages. Oh, whoops. Yep. That was kind of a bug. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Oh, wait. Oh. I died. I died to the bomber. No, I died to the Courageous bomber. I said it before, my hubris was my downfall. Good lord. let's try again. And I also, I mean, you guys probably see it in the UI down there inside of my boost gauge, but I did equip the Power Sneakers ability. So I can give Sonic a free speed boost once in this level, which I will probably do a little bit later just to save time. Oh, I forgot to get the laser wisp. Okay, we're gonna have to go through this the normal way. Alright. I do want this red ring. Also, apologies in advance if like there have been stream issues today. Because when I did get that call from my mom, that's what she was talking about. Because she tuned into the stream because she saw us streaming just to check it out, and she was saying that like it disconnected on her end. And somebody else in the comment section mentioned that it did that for them too. So I think it's just something up with my internet, man. I don't really know what it even is. It's just kind of unfortunate. Let me go ahead. And I should probably pop those speed shoes in just a second, or I'm gonna waste them. I'll do it now, yeah. There we go. Oh my gosh, I was moving so fast I couldn't stomp the... Yeah, there we go. So unlike the regular levels, like in the regular levels, obviously a lower time is better. But in these levels, the timer is counting down. So every time you collect a timer item, your time like goes up, and you want a higher score. More time is better for these missions. So yeah, the more reserve time you have at the end, the better rank you'll usually get. So we got an S rank because we had like 40 seconds of reserve time, which is really, really good. Nice. So we need to go ahead. So we cleared Sweet Mountain, we cleared Aquarium Park. Let's do Tropical Resort and then Starlight Carnival, and then we'll end it off with Planet Wisp. So let's go ahead and do Tropical Resort's mission stages. We did mission 1 and mission 2. We just need to do mission 3. All right. So the music for this stage, like, I guess this is a fun fact, was one of the fastest iterated tracks in the game, I think, actually. Like, oh, I'm about to die. Wait, I'm running out of time. There we go. I totally forgot I didn't have the double jump equipped. That's on me. There we go. There we go. I'm making up for it. Yeah, we're gonna pop the speed boost here. We definitely need it. Yeah, but I remember when I made the music for this, because I made the music for Tropical Resort's mission stage, and it was like, from first iteration to final, like, there weren't that many drafts. Like, it was very quick. Like, I just liked how the track sounded, like, the vibes were good, so I was like, yeah, we're good. I think probably the second fastest iterated would probably be Aquarium Park Act 2. Because it's literally just Act 1, but with like slightly different melodic elements, like for the chorus and stuff. So like once Act 1 was done, I basically just made a new file, wrote some different instrumentation, and then boom, Act 2 was done. So those two had very few iterations. Planet Wisp's tracks, oh my god, they had so many iterations. Like I did all the music for that zone, and yeah, that was like the complete opposite. There were so many iterations for Planet Wisp. There were so many versions of Planet Wisp Act 2. It's kind of nuts. There were like 3 or 4 different ones. And Planet Wisp Mission, actually. Yeah, so let me... Oh wait, we did all the mission stages here. Hooray. So let me go ahead and we'll do Starlight Carnival, and then we gotta do Planet Wisp. So let's see. We did mission 1. We did not do mission 2. So let me go ahead. Oh, we have 20 red rings. We can actually buy some fun stuff. So we can get the air dash. We could get stomp boost, seismic stomp, the stomp cancel. The seismic stomp is pretty fun. Actually, let's get the stomp cancel. I like that skill. The soap shoes are really useful. I don't know why I didn't buy those earlier. They basically increase your top speed when you're rail grinding. Very, very useful in a lot of different levels. Gauge extender is also useful. Trick master is very fun. Maybe I'll get gauge extender. I'll get gauge extender. Go ahead and equip that. We'll also equip the stomp cancel. We'll go back to the double jump and default boost. I feel good about that. Yeah. Let me go to mission 2. Yeah, gauge extender is very fun. Instead of holding 100% boost energy, the gauge has the ability to hold 200% boost energy. So you can basically just store double the amount of boost energy, so you can boost faster, longer, further. It's great. Especially if you combo that with the Unleash boost in a level that has a lot of rings. Very awesome. But you can even see now, my gauge is like at 130% or whatever. Because it is extended. I can hold more than 100% boost, which is cool. Not super useful in this level, because there's not a lot of boosting in this level. This level is more about aerial control, but useful in other stages. Yeah, look at that. Look how long it is. Look how big the boost bar is. It's ridiculous. I feel like when you have this equipped, like you might as well be using the infinite boost at this point. Like with as much energy as you have, it's kind of wild. Get this red ring over here. Nice. Yay. A-rank. Okay. And then to cap it off, we're gonna unlock mission 3. So that's that time trial mission again. So let's go ahead and do that. See how fast we can clear this stage. There we go. I gotta say, if you're tuning in and you're into Sonic fan games, there's like a lot of other really cool fan games on the horizon too. I've seen lots of cool stuff. Sonic Islands is a really cool 3D one on Game Jolt that I highly recommend. It's very inspired by Frontiers. So it's got like 3D gameplay, and you explore like an open zone environment. A good friend of mine is working on a 2D boost game that plays very similarly to mine, called Sonic and Blaze. So definitely check that one out. I don't know why I just ran back there. There was nothing there. Yeah, Sonic and Blaze is cool. There's a really cool 2D classic one coming out called Sonic Atlantic that I've been following. That one's also super dope. So like, lots of cool fan game Sonic projects on the horizon. I think this year's Stage Expo might kind of pop off because I mean a lot of those games are going to have demos. So I think it's going to be super cool. And, you know, we'll be there as well. we're always the stage, so there will probably be another update to the game at stage. And you guys know us. We've been at the last 2 stages. We're not gonna miss this one for the world. But nice, got the speed shoes, the power sneakers. Oh, I lost all my rings. That's just like, that's gonna ruin my score. I lost them right at the end. That's actually so sad. Oh. My score is not gonna be good now. Jeez.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Alright, nobody asked, Sonic. I'm just kidding, I asked. That was rude. I shouldn't have said that to him. I'm sorry, Sonic. Sonic, I'd like to apologize. Alright, let's end off with a bang. Let's get like another costume, and then we'll clear these last few missions. I think that'll be fun. Oh, we could get the, I don't know, should I do the classic skin, or should I get the Amy skin? Because there's one that makes him look like classic Sonic, and there's one that makes him look like Amy. I'm torn. I don't know if anybody's watching. Maybe comment. Like, what do you think? Like Sonic or classic Sonic or Amy? I'm leaning towards classic Sonic, but I don't know what the vibe is. This will be like the last costume we do for the demo showcase. You know what? I'm thinking we go Amy. Unless there's, I guess people don't want that. I don't know. But I'm thinking Amy. I'm gonna go Amy. The Rosy Rascal. Cool. So we need to do all 3 missions of Planet Wisp. I don't think we played any of them earlier, so mission 1's a fun one. I'm also biased because I love the characters that you encounter in Planet Wisp are Blaze, Marine, and Silver. And Blaze is probably my favorite Sonic character. I like a lot of Sonic characters, so it's like hard to pick. But I love Blaze a lot. I like Tails a lot. And then, like I said before, Jet the Hawk and Styx, I also like a lot. So it's probably Tails, Jet, Blaze, and Styx are like top 4 for me. I think all 4 of them are really cool. But I love Blaze. She's probably number 1. Jet's probably number 2. Yeah, I don't know. So I also like Planet Wisp in this game just because I know it's the level where she has all of her cutscenes. Yeah, I'll take the rock for this route. I wonder if it'd be possible to get the boost gauge to go off screen. Like, I'm looking at how long it is right now, and I actually think it might be possible if you got enough energy to just make it completely off the screen. That'd be kind of nuts. You can call me Squirrel Girl because that would be nuts. I've been playing too much Marvel Rivals. Okay. Nice. And we'll take this last shortcut here. These rocket blocks here are directly pulled from Sonic Generations. If you've played Sonic Generations, you'll know in Planet Wisp Act 2, the very same gimmick exists, and it works in exactly the same way. I loved how it worked in that game, so I wanted to port it over. I wanted to port over the same abilities, so yeah, it's basically a demastered-ified version of that mechanic. And we got a really bad rank. Well, okay, B's not bad. B for bueno. But I think that level really prioritizes timing. So the lower route is a lot faster. And if you do the lower route, you'll get a much better time score. Let's do mission 2. Nice. I just realized I have the Stomp Cancel equipped, and I haven't even really showed off what it does. So hopefully I get the opportunity to do that here. I probably could have shown it off in the last level if I'm being completely frank, but I just wasn't thinking. There we go. Yeah, so the stomp cancel, I'll actually try to show it off right now. When you use it in Sonic Stomps, if you press the jump button in the middle of the stomp, he'll actually cancel out of it and then cancel it into a jump. So if I like double jump here, yeah, see that? So like he'll basically cancel the stomp and then go into like this little hop. And it is deceptively useful. I think it's a bit of an advanced tech, so I think for like regular playing it's kind of useless, but like if you're trying to do certain shortcuts or whatnot, it gets very useful. And then we just got the full boost power up, but since we have the gauge extender, our full boost gauge is 200% instead of 100%. So it filled it to 200% capacity. So we're basically loaded for the whole level. So yeah, you know, stomp boost, very cool. You can cancel that short hop into a boost. Well, you can't cancel it, but you can transition into a boost. You can homing attack out of it. There are uses. I just think it's very situational. It just depends. Cool. Hop up here. We got the skydive section coming up here, so we're gonna want to be careful. I think we're gonna get all the sign wisps. There's 5 of them hidden in the level, and if you collect all 5, you get a red ring. It's a fun little mechanic. Kind of inspired by the same one that was in Lost World, where you had to collect the sort of like bubble numbers. There we go. Yeah, no, we'll go this way. Whoops. There we go. The return of Sprinkler Johnson. That's this guy's name now. Sprinkler Johnson. Yeah, there it is. Got it. Okay. Oh, we got all 5 red rings. I think that's the first level in the demo where we've gotten them all. There's an achievement for that, so if we unlock that achievement, we'll know. Nice. Cool. Oh, okay, we did. I forget what the time requirement for this stage is. That was way worse than I expected. I guess I was just too slow. Also, I need to check. Did we get the turning red achievement? Because I think you get an achievement if you collect every red ring. I wasn't paying attention though. Yeah, find all the red rings in an act. Yeah, we did. And then you get the red all over achievements if you find every red ring in the demo, which we are not going to go for. It's going to take too long. But we're going to play Mission 3, and that's probably going to round out... this is going to be the last thing we do on the stream, and then I will probably end it, because I will have showed off every stage currently in the demo. And we've been streaming for like... Wow, about 2 hours. So, yeah. Sometimes I like forget like how much content is in the game, I guess. Like I'm like in the demo so far. Because there's 25 stages, but then there's also all the optional like collectibles and whatnot. So it's a decently beefy demo, which I'm pretty proud of. Like you're looking at maybe I mean we just did 2 hours and that was just base content. Like, you know, we didn't even go for everything. So if you go back and you try to get every red ring, every skill, you try to do every achievement, you know, you might get like a decent like 2.5 hours out of it, which is pretty good, I think. I'm also kind of a fan of like, in terms of like design, kind of like short games that don't overstay their welcome, which is kind of one of the reasons why I love action platformers. They all tend to be very well paced, at least the ones that I've played. Yeah, I know what I'm wondering if I should tweak this, because with the gauge extender, you just never run out of boost. I mean, I guess it's a skill you have to pay for, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's kind of amusing. I say that and then I immediately run out of boost right after. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Heck yeah. We did really good. No, we had 40 seconds of reserve time and 229 rings. That's got to be best rank. Heck yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Go ahead and close out of that. Cool. I think that was pretty awesome. That was the demo. That is like the full version 0.5.0. So that's like all the content you're gonna get to see with this demo, which is pretty neat. IMO in my opinion. So yeah, I think let me change the. This says starting soon, but I should say like ended or something, because we're not starting soon. We're just kind of capping this off, but yeah, yeah, but yeah. Kind of like muttering to myself repeatedly. I'm sorry. I was like tweaking my music player. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is the like tail end of the stream. We went ahead and we played through pretty much all of version 0.5.0 of Sonic Colors Demastered. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, for everybody that tuned in, and also thank you to everybody that tuned in. It was really fun. I really hope you all go check out the stream or the demo. I'm sorry, check out the game demo and give it a try. You can download the game on itch.io or on GameJolt. I will update the description of this stream with links to the game. But it is called Sonic Colors Demastered. And there are more updates in the future. Keep an eye out. My plan is to try to bring the game to full like completion. So, you know, I want to, next up, I'm going to start working on Asteroid Coaster. And then, of course, Terminal Velocity, and all of the boss fights. A lot of people have been asking, they're just like, oh, why are there no bosses yet? That is because for like my development schedule, I'm like saving that for the very end. So that's why the bosses aren't there yet. I'm focusing on the main stages first. But yeah, after this, I want to do Asteroid Coaster, Terminal Velocity, and the bosses, and then the game will be mostly completed. So to everybody who's been following up to this point, thank you so much. To all the new people who are just hopping on because they just found out about the game, hi, welcome. Thank you for playing my game. It means a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out and that you have an awesome rest of your weekend. Take care and goodbye. I'll see you guys next time.